My name is Carol, and the name of my channel is Broke But Bountifully Blessed. Today I want to talk about a microdwarf tomato called Pinnocchio orange. I've got some of these that ripened a while ago, and I let them sit because I want them to be a little on the wrinkly side. I don't know if you can see how wrinkly some of these are. It's an orange tomato. It grows 8 to 10 inches tall. I got the seeds, I believe, from Meraki Seeds, which is unavailable right now, so you might have a hard time. Oh, look how wrinkled this one is. You might have a hard time finding seeds for these, but at the end of this video, I'll talk about how I can send you some. Now, this one isn't as wrinkled, so I'm going to give it a taste. I've got this bottle of distilled water, and I'm going to squeeze the seeds and the goo into that from 1/2. And the other half I'm just going to taste. You know, that's got a kind of a nice tartness for a yellow tomato or orange tomato. That's pretty good. These plants are fairly small, so you could probably grow these out in your little hydroponic station. And if you are going to be growing them inside over the winter, I'd like to mention that this year, 2025, starting November 1st, Gail from Gail's Southern Living and I, Carol from Broke But Bountifully Blessed, are hosting a microdwarf collab. And I'd like to start you off with some seeds. So if you don't have any, make an entry video and I can send you some. If you make an entry video, in the title, I need you to write microdwarf 2526. I did have a slash in there, but YouTube didn't like that, and in order to get it to work, we needed to take the slash out. So luckily, Gail helped me with that. Thank you, Gail. Then tag both Gail and I, type at Gail's Southern Living and at Broke But Bountifully Blessed 532. I don't know why they had to add that. Okay, then in the video, you can tell us that you plan to join the collab and mention that it's the microdwarf 2526 collab hosted by Gail over at Gail's Southern Living, as well as me, Carol, over at Broke But Bountifully Blessed 532. You need the 532. And tell us that you plan to join the collab, and then tell us how you plan to grow your seeds once you get them. You know, are you going to plant them in soil or hydroponics? Are you going to plant them inside? Or if you live in an area where it's warm enough to grow tomatoes outside in the winter or from November to April, please tell us that. Or are you going to grow them under a grow light or in your little hydroponic station? It'll help me decide which seeds to send you. And then are you going to grow them under grow lights or in a sunny window? Last year I grew some under a grow light and some under a sunny window, and I will tell you that those in the window actually did better. I don't know if they just didn't like the grow light or what the whole deal was, but I did have a better luck with those growing in the window. And it was kind of fun to take videos of the snowy ground or the snow coming down with tomatoes growing on my little plants. And that is a fun thing. Growing these little plants and getting fresh tomatoes all winter long is really kind of exciting. So I'm going to be doing this as long as the good Lord lets me. And then tell us if you've ever grown a microdwarf tomato before. And if you have, tell us more about it. Oh, tell us what your favorite tomato is. That might help me decide which seeds to send you. I do have 24 varieties, but not all of them are ready to go out. Then send me an email with the link to your video and your mailing address so that I can mail you those seeds. I'll mail you a 3-pack of 5 seeds at this point. I might add more later. And I may email you back to find out which seeds you'd prefer to have. Then stay tuned and comment on each and every video in the collab. I do have a playlist started, and the reason we want you to do that is there's going to be a drawing in April, sometime in early April. We haven't scheduled the date. That's a ways off, so who knows what we'll be doing then. I was planning to give a $20 gift card for the comment picker and a $20 gift card for one of the collaborators, which will be picked by the wheel. But I recently got ripped off on a gift card, and I feel safer sending cash at this point. So if you're not a collaborator and you'd still like to win, be sure and leave a positive comment on each of the videos in the playlist. If you leave a negative comment, I'm just going to delete it anyway. And the drawing will be taking place in April. So be sure to subscribe and hit that notification button so that you don't miss it. You want to know if you're one of the lucky winners. So many times people have used the comment picker and picked somebody that never got a hold of them, never sent the address, so somebody else got their prize. I hope you join. Happy growing. I'd love to see how you grow them. It's been exciting to do this along with Gail because although she also is growing in hydroponics right now, she is using a slightly different method than I am. I follow Mike Van Duzy. She follows Mike from Mike's Chaotic Gardener. And be sure to check out Mike's channel because he is going to have a collab in December and you want to take part in that too. I hope you send us a video. I'd love to see how you grow yours. Look at all the seeds I got out of those few tomatoes, and they're all overripe, so I'm pretty sure I'll have pretty good germination on these. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.